It's like an ultimate moment of surrender, I think,
Yes,
right? Where
I
you're so
do.
desperate and you're like, wow, I cannot do this. And I surrender it to you.
Yes.
And then in that letting go is where that relationship starts, like in
And
that
that's
deep,
where
deep
the
way.
you start seeing the miracles of Jesus and how
Mhm.
good he is and how much he loves you. And it's a journey because like mine mine started because of financial. I lost my job and we were in financial strife and I was having all this anxiety. I was doing Uber Eats just to make ends meet. And anybody doing Uber Eats, unless they're young, is doing it out of desperation. You don't make any money, but it pays enough that you can pay your phone bill or whatever it
Yeah.
is, right? And I was sitting in a car. I was at McDonald's picking up an order and I heard the Holy Spirit say, go tell that woman that you just passed from the bathroom that I love her, and I wasn't going to do it. I was being disobedient, but then I said, excuse my
Mhm.
language, but I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
know.
I'm just going to do it. So I
Yeah.
did it and I got this happiness, a little bit of happiness. And then I was sitting in my car praying to God, saying, having that desperate conversation with him. And I look over and there's a sunset, which he knows I love sunsets. And at that point, I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I need you." And then the thing is we were in disobedience. He had asked us to sell our house and to go on the road and live in an RV. I think I don't know how far after that we just said yes, but it got to the point where we had to sell our house or go into foreclosure, right? So
Yeah.
we said yes. And between that moment at the sunset in my car and saying yes is when I started seeing the miracles of God. And that's when I'm like, I just want more of him. And
Yeah.
so that's when I started saying, okay, I'm going to look for a devotional. And because, we got enough money from our business to be able to pay the mortgage off. So we didn't go into foreclosure. And so then I was like, I just want more of God and his goodness and his peace. And so I started like, I want a devotional. And one of the things at the mission when we were there together with us, it was like a decade earlier, was I always looked to people to know what a relationship was. And so when I was saying I wanted more of Jesus, I was looking for a specific devotional and God did not let me find that devotional.